Okay, see children, one more topic we are going to discuss, that is movements of the earth crust. See once in your textbook page number 6. Okay, movements of the earth crust. Crust part, already you are having idea about this crust. Crust means nothing but the outer part of the surface of the earth is called as a crust. Okay, at the crust part, in which way it was started its movements, that part we are going to discuss. Okay, so in the early 20th century, one of the Germany meteorologist and geophysicist, his name is called as Alfred Wegener. He was launched one of the theory. That theory name is called as a continental drift theory. Okay, he was introduced to one of the theory that is called as a continental drift theory, introduced by the Alfred Wegener. He belongs to Germany, and also he was postulated, or he was launched, or he was introduced. What he was introduced here, 220 million years ago, our earth has only one whole land. That means what he said, that massive supercontinent. Massive supercontinent means what? 220 million years ago we are having only one continent part only we are having. Understand clearly here, my dear children. Only one part of the whole continent. That means at present what we are observing, different continents on the surface of the earth. Okay, like that, those days, that means 220 million years ago, it was not existed like that. That means at present, nowadays we are observing number of continents, 7 continents we are observing at present position. But 220 million years ago, it was consisted with only one land. That one only we can call as a whole land, we are saying. Okay, that whole land we are called as a, according to based on the German term, it is called as a Pangea. Pangea means what? Whole land. Only one land only existed 220 billion years ago. It was existed only one land. That land only we can call as a whole land part we are saying. Okay, whole land part we are saying. So that is also in the Greek word. He was said that Pangea. So gradually, what happened here? See once here. So I hope you are understood. I think 220 million years ago, Earth exists only one part of the land, that is the whole land. Okay, and remaining water bodies also exist in sequence here. That whole part of the water bodies also they are called as a panthalsa. Overall water bodies also they are called as a panthalsa, and overall whole land part they are called as a Pangea, based on according to the German terminology. Okay, so here gradually what happened? A lot of the changes occurred. A lot of the changes happened in this whole land part. So then what happened here? The breaking into several large sections. This whole land gradually what happened with a lot of interior part of the compression, interior part of the pressure. With that effect what happened? This whole land part divided into sections, divided into large sections. Okay, so he suggested that these sections also divided into, moved into each other. So like that it's divided into, moved into like each other. So in your textbook also you can see page number 6, one of the picture here they had given. See once, go through once this picture, you can understand how they are explained here. See once, 220 million years ago, overall water bodies is called as a panthalsa, and whole land part is called as a Pangea. Gradually what happened here? Split into separate two parts. Okay, so over million years ago, some continents collided with each other. Collided means nothing but hit with each other, and they are still moving around that supercontinent. Supercontinent means nothing but whole land part of the continent, also we can call as a supercontinent of Pangaea, broke up into the different parts, and they are called with names, separate names like a Laurentia and Gondwana, like that. Laurentia and Gondwana. In your textbook also you can see here. See page number 6. See once here, Laurentia and Gondwana, like that. Okay, Laurentia. Gondwana land. Okay, like that divided. This Laurentia part also divided. So, what are the important continents existed in this Laurentia, like North America, Greenland, and Eurasia, North India subcontinent, all these. Coming to Gondwana land here, present South America, Africa, Madagascar, India, Arabia, Malaysia, East India, okay, and these all these existed consisted with this Gondwana land. Okay, that means this whole land part divided into two parts. Okay, one is one part we can call as a northern part we can call as a Laurentia, and southern part we can call as a Gondwana land. Okay, and in between one of the river is one of the important sea also flowing here. That sea is called as a Tetsi Sea. That sea is called as a Tetsi Sea. See once page number 7. Okay, follow all of you children. So that sea is called as a Tetsi Sea. Okay, this one. So with this we are understood about these movements of the earth crust. Okay, who was launched this theory? His name is called as Alfred Wegener. He was belongs to which country? Germany. What he was launched that theory name is called as the continental drift theory. Understand clearly here, my dear children. Now, next topic we are going to discuss about that grid. Okay, see once textbook page number 7. Using an atlas to find longitude of place, grid. What are the uses of the grid now we are going to discuss, and what is the meaning of the grid also we are going to discuss. Grid means nothing but the network of latitude and longitude is called as a grid we are saying. So, for example here we can take just I want to rub this part. What is the meaning of grid? Grid means nothing but the network of latitude and longitude is called grid we are saying. Okay. That means these are the imaginary lines, already you are having idea. Okay. Horizontal lines are we can call as a latitudes we are calling, and these are longitudes. Okay. Now here we can see once this part find out. The network of latitudes and longitudes, this part, this square part is called as a grid we are saying. So what are the uses of this grid? So with the help of this grid we can notice, we can identify the locations easily of that particular places. Okay, and also we can learn a lot of information about that particular place. What was the type of climatic conditions are existing in this part? Otherwise, what are the important minerals are available in this part? Otherwise, what was the condition of the rainfall? Otherwise, hot areas or cold areas also we can identify. We can learn from this grid. Okay, these are the advantages of the grid. Okay, what are the uses of the grid here? With the help of the grid, we can easily locate the particular places. point number 1. And we can get idea about that particular place of atmosphere conditions. Point number 3. We can identify minerals or which type of minerals are available in that particular areas. Okay, and with the help of the grid, we can locate places and learn much about them, how hot or cold existed in this part, and which direction we are going to move from one area to another area. That information also we are going to learn from this grid. These are the advantages of the grid we are saying. Next topic, we are discussing about these latitudes. So latitudes, already I drawn here latitudes. These are the latitudes. Okay, now I am going to the okay children, continue our class. So today topic we are going to discuss about latitudes and longitudes. Information we are going to discuss. See in your textbook page number 8. Okay, page number 8. In that latitudes now we are going to discuss. Already you are having information, you are studied in lower classes about latitudes and longitudes. Okay, so these latitudes and longitudes are imaginary lines. So which imaginary lines horizontally drawn on the globe. Okay, which horizontal circles that goes around the earth. Circles, these are the circles goes around the globe like this. Okay, it's called as a latitudes we are calling. Okay, and exactly in the middle of the earth, we can find out one of the largest latitude. It's called as a equator. It's designated with or indicated with 0 degrees latitude. 0 degrees latitude. Okay, this is the circle designated with 0 degrees. Okay, and these latitudes also we are dividing with degrees, minutes and seconds like that. Okay, latitudes also expressed in degrees. Latitudes also expressed in degrees and again divided into minutes and again divided into seconds. For example, 82 degrees 30 minutes east longitude, like that we are saying. That means that degrees divided into minutes, again minutes divided into seconds. That means how we can write 82 degrees 30 minutes and 27 seconds, like that we are writing. Okay, so that means here what we can understand here, what are the horizontal circle that goes around the earth is called as a latitudes. Okay, and which latitude exactly middle of the circle in the globe, it's called as a equator. So which is the longest latitude. Okay, longest latitude is called as a equator. It's designated with or indicated with 0 degrees. Okay, and these latitudes also again divided into degrees, again that degrees divided into minutes, again that minutes divided into seconds, like that. Okay, so from the equator, whenever we are going towards to the North Pole and South Pole, we can find out that these are the parallel circles. That means like this. You can find out parallels. Already you are having idea, I think. These are the parallel lines. This is the perpendicular line. You are already studied in our mathematics. Okay. So from the equator, whenever we are moving towards to the North Pole and South Pole, what we can find out that these latitudes are circle around the earth, and also it's parallel with each other. Each circle is also called as a latitude we are seeing. Okay, so in your textbook also, what are the important latitudes names also here they have given. Go through once the textbook and go through once this picture. You can understand clearly what are the important latitudes here. 0 degrees latitude and one more 23.5 degrees north. N indicates north. 23.5 degrees south. Okay, S indicates south. South latitude, this one north latitude. This north latitude is called as a Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer. Already you studied in your lower classes. And this one 23.5 degrees south latitude is called as a Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn. Now coming to North Pole, 66.5 degrees north. 66.5 degrees North Pole we can call as a Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle. Now coming to 66.5 degrees south latitude we can call as a Antarctic Circle. Antarctic Circle like that. Okay, whenever we are moving towards to the equator to the North Pole and South Pole, what we can understand, students, my dear children, see these circles decreasing the circle radius whenever we are moving towards to the North Pole. In this part what we can find out like a point. These latitudes indicates like a point, okay, and that one we can call as a 90 degrees North Pole and this is 90 degrees South Pole we are saying. Now let us one more. These what was the origin of latitudes? These latitudes term is also derived from the Latin word. Derived from the Latin word. Okay, latitudo. What is the meaning of latitudo? Latitudo means width. Okay, I am going to write here C1. So this latitude term derived from the Latin. Derived from the Latin. What is that terminology? Latitudo. What is the meaning of latitudo means width. Okay, what is the meaning of latitudo means width. Okay, so every latitude also must be indicated with directions. Like for example, N means north latitude, south means south latitude like that. Okay, N means north latitude, S indicates that south latitudes like that. Okay, from the equator, whenever we are moving to the north and south, already I said this point. Okay, we are indicated with symbols like a north direction and south direction like that. Okay, and these latitudes also values ranges from the 0 degrees here. Here we can notice that 90 degrees. That means in this part from the equator to North Pole. Why? Because the Earth has two edges. North Pole. Here we are having only 90 latitudes in North Pole plus Southern Pole events. Again 90 latitudes. So totally we are having 180 latitudes. Okay, excluding equator. Keep it in your mind, my dear children. Excluding equator, 0 degrees to 90 latitudes in northern part and 0 degrees to 90 latitudes in southern part. Totally we are having 90 latitudes and 90 latitudes in southern part and northern part. Totally we are having 180 latitudes. 180 latitudes excluding equator. Excluding equator. Okay, did you understand, my dear children? Here these all the points you are studied in lower classes. Just once again we are recalling. Okay, so in this, which is the largest latitude? Equator is the largest latitude we are seeing. Now, another one, what we are going to discuss, see once, another topic we are going to discuss, that is all other latitudes and ages gradually become smaller towards the poles. Already I said this point. Whenever we are moving towards to the equator, to the north pole or south pole, what we can understand, that that latitudes circles will be decreasing, that radius, and whenever we are reaching to the north pole and south pole, it can indicates like a point. Okay, they are just a points at the poles of the 90 degrees north and 90 degrees south. It's indicated with the poles. Okay, and now that half of the earth between the equator and the north pole is called this part. That means from the equator to the north part, this part we can call as a northern hemisphere. See once here, my dear children. Okay, which part we are saying? See once, that is the half of the earth between the equator and north part. This part we can call as a northern hemisphere, and equator to the southern part we can call as a southern hemisphere. Hemi means half. Hemi means half. Hemi means half. Okay. Hemisphere. Sphere means ball. Half of the ball. Half of the ball. That means the equator divides the globe into two equal halves. Like a northern hemisphere, okay, and southern hemisphere. That means which region existed in between equator to the north pole, this part we can call as a northern hemisphere. Which region existed in between equator to the south pole, this part we can call as a southern hemisphere. We are saying, okay, how many latitudes are existed? How many? All these are also imaginary lines. Actually, we are not having any lines, original lines on the surface of the earth. Okay, all these imaginary lines. Okay, so there are 180 main latitudes, not counting to the equator. Okay, this is the information about latitudes. I hope you are understood, I think. Okay, no need to explain once again, I think. So just a few points we will discuss about this. Once again, recall latitudes, word derived from the Latin word, that is latitudo. The meaning of latitude is width, okay, which is horizontal lines drawn on the globe as a circles. That lines are called as a latitudes, horizontal lines. Keep it in mind, not a vertical lines. Okay, and all these latitudes also parallel to each other, and all these are the circles. Whenever we are moving towards the north pole and south pole, it indicates like a points. Okay, and these equator also designated with 0 degrees, and these latitudes again 0 degrees divided into minutes, seconds, like that. Now next one we are going to discuss about that longitudes. Okay, just I want to rub this one again. We will start now. Longitudes now we are going to discuss. Okay.